In the last few days, I'm getting a lot of videos about little puppies and kittens and people trying to take them away from the mom and then seeing the reaction of the mom. And of course, she's trying to get her kittens or puppies back, right? Because what is the mom going through right now? The mom is going through the fear that somebody's taking her baby away. I mean, how would you feel, right? And people say, oh, that's so cute and whatever. Yes, it is. But what we have to actually see is what the mom is going through. And that is fear. Fear somebody's taking her baby away. Now, fast forward when the babies, and it doesn't matter now if we talk about kittens, puppies, or calves, or horses, or goats, like any animal, right? So once they reach an age where we deem them to be old enough to be taken away from their mom, we take them away. So let's go back to let's say kittens, right? So mom has maybe 6 kittens and everybody, oh, look how cute they are and how well she takes care of them and she always cleans them. Everything's fine. And so then she stops feeding them because, you know, they get older. And then people say, okay, they're old enough now to fend for their own. And yes, they might eat on their own, but that doesn't mean that they don't still have to learn from their mom. But beside that, and I'm not talking about the babies now, what they're going through. I will cover that another time. I'm talking about the mother now. So let's say, again, she has like 6 little kittens. And then just because they're 8 weeks old, from one day to another, let's say it's a Saturday afternoon, there's 6 people coming, taking all her kittens away. And then what about her? Think about it. She has all her babies. She loves them so much. And then from literally in a few hours, they're all gone. They're all gone. The fear, the sadness, just think about that, what the mother goes through. What would you go through? Let's say you've been given birth and then a couple of months later, somebody just takes your baby away without saying anything. So we have to think about the mom, what the mom goes through. What I usually recommend is to my clients that maybe a couple of weeks before they adopt an animal, and it doesn't matter, again, it doesn't matter what species, it really doesn't matter. So a few weeks before, I always say, talk to all of them. Like you're talking to the kittens, the babies, you're talking to the mom, and you have to explain that in such and such a time, the babies are going to be finding a new home. And I go in all kinds of details when I do that. And then maybe, a week before, and then the day before they're going to be adopted, I usually like to check in with them again and say that, okay, by tomorrow, the babies will find a new home, and also tell the mom so they have enough time to say goodbye and they know what's going on. So it's not just from one minute to another, all of a sudden, boom, my babies are gone. And so they are prepared for that, because it's easy. It's still hard because the mom has to say goodbye to her babies, and it's also hard for the babies to, be separated from the family because that's all they know. But at least there's an explanation. They know what to expect. They have time to say goodbye and all of that. So we have to think about that, the emotions too they go through. And like I said, I'm going to cover the babies another time, but that's where a lot of separation anxiety actually starts with animals, when they're being separated without any explanation. But just think about the moms, because you take the babies home, everything is so wonderful and everything. But what about the mom at home? What about the mom in the stable? What about the mom in the field? All of a sudden, her whole world is breaking apart because her baby is gone. Let's think about the moms. Let's prepare them. And just a thought, because right now it's spring and you see so many animal babies and everybody, oh, they're going to find a home. But let's think about the mom. And then also afterwards, we have to make sure, if we are the guardian of the moms, that we give them some extra attention, we give them some extra love, we give them some extra time, because they act out. And that's not because they're mean or anything like that. No, it's because they're sad. If you're sad, if you're frustrated, you sometimes act out. So animals have the same feeling. So we gotta be very patient with them. We gotta give them some extra love, some extra attention, be there for them. So you know what? Let's give all the moms a big hug, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.